Hey everybody, good morning. I am the Opinion Lady, and today I want to talk about a pod system that I had never heard of until recently. It's a neat little kit, and it cost me 10 bucks. It's called the Fundamental Particle, well, it's called the Mission by Fundamental Particle. Okay, it comes in this nice box. For 10 bucks, I was pleasantly surprised. So I got the black one, and I'm going to show you what's in the box. I actually already obviously have vaped this, so I already took it out of here, but this is what it looks like in the box. Now, it had plastic pieces on the top and the bottom, but set that aside. You're going to get your user manual here. Then you're going to get a caution card, which I'm going to read here in a minute. I'll show you about that. You're also going to get 2 refillable pods. This is a refillable pod system. They don't come pre-filled. You get 2 of them. One of which I already have in the device because there wasn't one in it. And then you get your micro USB charger. Leave these pods out here because I want to show you. I want to open another one and show you. Pretty neat pods. Set that aside. Let's talk about this little device. This is a very compact, nice looking little device kit. Just for size comparison, I'm going to show you. This little guy is about the size of a lighter. It's just a hair smaller, a hair bigger than a lighter. So, you know, it fits in your hand. Nice. On the left side, you're going to have the micro USB port. Front, side, back, bottom, top. You might be wondering, well, you would have been wondering, where do you vape this? How do you vape this? This is what makes this kit different from the rest of them. There is a slide function right here. You're going to put your thumb there. I'll show you. You're going to put your thumb there and you're going to slide it up. The pod pops out for you to vape. And it slides back in. Let me say before going into how the pod works and everything. This has a 270 milliamp hour battery. The charging indicator, when you fire it, it turns blue, steady blue, while you're firing. It does not change color. It does not let you know when it's going to die. When it's critically low and it's going to die, the blue light will flash and then shut off. Shuts itself off. So when it's flashing, you gotta get your charger because you can't vape on it anymore. It takes, I haven't charged it so I can't confirm it, but they say it takes 40 minutes to charge. And let's see, 40 minutes to charge. You can take 280 shots on a full charge. That's what they're saying. Like I said, I also can't confirm that because I haven't really used this. I just got this the other day with my rock. So, let's see. The max power output is 6.3 watts. They're telling you to use moderate to high nic juice. The juice that I have in this pod is, again, from the Dollar E-Juice Club. It's cotton candy. I got the highest milligram of nicotine, which is 6 milligrams, I do believe. So that's not really high at all. And I feel like this gives me a strong throat hit. Like, it hits my throat harder than the Rock or the My Blue or anything like that. And, you know, I use all this, right now, all the same juices are in there from the Dollar E-Juice Club, and they're all 6 milligram. Okay. Make sure I covered all that. Let's talk about the pod. Now, to get to the pod, you're going to push this button. See, there's a button here on top of the slider. You're going to push it, and it pops up, and it falls right out. You can see down inside of there, the 2 contact points right here, and that's okay. Now, another thing you might be asking once you see this pod, how am I filling this? Where is the opening to put the juice? And that's why I'm going to open the other pod, because I'm not sure if this juice will leak out of it if I try to open it. Also, you can keep using these. You can use the same pod over and over again. You use it until it's burnt or it doesn't taste good anymore, and then you just buy another one. So that's what it says. Let's see if I can show you up close. Anyway, okay, what you're going to do to fill it: twist. You twist it. And if you can see in here what you're looking at, let me see if I can hold it this way, or at least one of them. That white stuff, that's the cotton. And that's where you're going to fill it. Down inside this hole and this hole. I'm trying to get it up close, but it wants to focus on me and not the thing. Okay, there you go. Fill it there, and you fill it on that side. Wrong. I'm sorry, it's so early. And like with this video, again, I'm not trying to run it through, you know, a video editor. I'm not trying to run it through there. So, pretend like you didn't see that. Obviously, that's where your coil is. You don't want to fill it there. Okay, you're going to fill it from these sides. Ah, it's still early for me. Okay. So, you're going to put the juice in this side and down in this side. And this holds 1 ml of liquid. And then you just close it. And that's it. They say that this is a, it does not leak. It's supposed to have some really good non-leaking system. This is supposed to not leak. The pod that I'm using here, I'm just not sure why there's some juice up there. I don't know. See the juice stuck at the top? I'm not sure why. But let me read you this little caution thing that's telling you the best ratio of VGPG is 70-30. Never lower than 60-40 or it will leak. So, I went to the vape shop purposely to get some mango juice. I'd never been in this vape shop, so there was a little bit of confusion. I had asked for 70-30, and they claimed they didn't do 70-30, they did 75-25 something. She told me to look at a paper, whatever. Anyway, I ended up getting 25-75 instead of 75, 25. So my liquid was very thick, and I already knew that it probably wasn't going to work, but I tried it anyway, and I had put it in here, and I tried, vaping it. The juice, it took forever for the juice to wick these cottons because of how thick it was. So always follow instructions. They're there for a reason most of the time. I tried to smoke it, vape it, and it worked for a little bit. And then a couple hours later, I went to hit it, and it was just gurgling. And when I looked, the juice had leaked everywhere. So 70-30 is what they're recommending. The juice that I have in here, like I said, is cotton candy from the Dollar E-Juice Club. And I do believe all of their liquids are 70-30. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're 70-30. So I still don't know why this juice isn't... It's like running in here really slow. So I don't know if there's not enough air holes or whatever in here. So, yeah, the pod's neat in the way that it fills, but I'm not so sure about it altogether. But what else does this say? Oh, they're going to tell you to let this sit for 2 to 3 minutes before, you vape it. With this kind of pod, I would recommend letting it sit longer than 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure, of course, after you put your liquid in, you prime it. Maybe give it a good 10, 15, or you can be bold and go ahead and wait 2 to 3 minutes and try it. They do sell these in packs of 4. I haven't really looked for them. I think I had seen a 4-pack for around, it's like $10.95 on one of the websites. So that's pretty decent. Now, put this back in here. It's just going to go right in, and then you're just going to push it and listen for the click. It's in there. I'm going to hit this for you. And like I said, when you push the button up, it automatically fires. And it fires pretty quick. I think it produces nice flavor. I feel like this cotton candy in here tastes better in here than it did in, I think I put it in my blue pod. So it's actually stronger in this. Oh, another thing. 5 shots turns it on, 5 shots turns it off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blinks, it's off. 5 turns it on. Now, the sound of this click, a lot of people might not like that. Yes, it's discreet, but if you're vaping it and you let it drop, it's going to make that click sound. See if I can do it without the click. It's still going to make a little bit of noise. So it's not the quietest thing, but it's the neatest thing I've ever seen. And it's small, and how thin it is, it's nice. It fits nice in your hand. Button pops that, comes right out, you fill it, stick it back in, click, and you're good to go. Vapor production, pretty nice. It's not the best I've seen, but it's pretty good. And the throat hit is good. Like I said, I only have 6 milligrams of nicotine in here. And the flavor's good. It's not hot. Let's see, anything else? I think that's everything that I wanted to go over. Like I said, $10 for this little system. You know, one of the main things it's saying is that it does not leak. So that's a selling point, supposedly, that it does not leak. Of course, it does leak if you don't follow instructions. Then it's going to leak. But throw it in your purse, throw it in your pocket. Like I said, it's a little bit heavy because it's metal. Definitely metal. But, you know, this is pretty nice. I haven't used this a lot. I've been using the rock mainly. But this whole pod system is just really neat. I keep showing it to you because I think it's so neat. A lot of people will like that click. A lot of people might not. I guess I don't mind it. The main thing is how it vapes, and it vapes pretty nice. But yeah, you can't vape it without sliding the switch. That's what fires it, is the switch. And if you accidentally hit this button here, your pod's gonna pop out. So try not to hit that while you're sliding it. So I think that's everything. If you have any questions or I missed something or whatever, and drop a comment down below. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. And that's it. That's all I got for now. Like I said, I wanted to do a video on the couple juices from the Dollar E-Juice Club. I'm going to talk about that. Might do that next week. But other than that, I hope everybody has a great weekend.